Welcome to Faith and Freedom. For the next few minutes, we hope to inform, inspire, and encourage you as we discuss the legal victories and challenges to your fundamental freedoms and religious liberties. Faith and Freedom comes to you from Liberty Counsel, a civil liberties, education, and legal defense organization. Join us now as Matt Staver, founder and chairman of Liberty Counsel, explains the latest legal issues all across this country. In the courtrooms of America, Liberty Counsel is winning the battle for your constitutional freedoms.
It's time in America for an awakening. We're going to be talking about an Awakening 2012 that's coming up in April. I'm Matt Staver, founder and chairman of Liberty Counsel. Joining me is Matt Barber, vice president of Liberty Counsel Action. And Matt, there is an awakening that's happening in America, and we are actually having the Awakening 2012 in Orlando, Florida, April 19 through 21. That's a Thursday night through Saturday. And we'll have about 100 speakers from around the country, experts on a lot of different areas, with nationally recognized speakers for this two-day event down in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, there's a rumble underneath the surface. This is going to be a great event in Orlando. And, you know, Matt, you and I have often talked about how the way to win the culture back for our founding principles, and the way to win this country back for Christ, is to change the hearts of men and to awaken the hearts of men and women across the country. And when individuals start to awaken, then as a community we can come together and we can have a great awakening in this nation. This conference is a good step in that direction for sure.
It really is. It's going to be at Calvary Assembly right off of I-4, and I-4 is a very important area of Florida. It's called the I-4 corridor. It goes from Tampa, Florida on the west coast all the way through the center of the state through Orlando and then over to Daytona Beach. And particularly that Tampa to Orlando area is what often is called the swing state part of Florida. And Florida, of course, is a major state when it comes to national political and particularly presidential elections. And so that is where we are having it, right in the very epicenter of the central nerve of Florida, and it's right off I-4. It'll be a great event. We've got great plenary speakers. We also have a lot of breakouts, so there's a lot of topics that you can talk about. You can go to Liberty Counsel's website, lc.org, and you can click on the Awakening right there. Or you can go directly to the Awakening website, which is theawakening2012.org. That's theawakening2012.org.
Yeah, some of the folks that have been invited, for instance, Senator Marco Rubio. Interestingly, we're going to have a presentation by the Prime Minister of Israel, if I'm not mistaken. We're working on that, Benjamin Netanyahu, which is just fantastic, specifically to address the crowd at this event and address the issues that are near and dear to people of faith across the country, and certainly to conservatives. And so a number of great plenary speakers, as you point out, great breakout sessions. And I know that we're also working to put together a presidential forum for some of the candidates. I think we have some confirmation that Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum have agreed to take part in this.
Well, that's actually at a different time.
Oh, okay.
But of course, who knows what will be there in April. But
yeah,
the candidates that are those who will be still in the race, we will be inviting them to come to the Awakening 2012.
Right.
But we do have other events that we're doing around the country called the Awakes, and that's a Florida Awake, Georgia Awake, all these different states. We name them by the state. And we just recently had one of those in Orlando, Florida, where we had the presidential candidates there as well. This one here, though, we on Thursday night will have a major Hispanic outreach, and that will also be very important because one of the things that we do with the Freedom Federation, which is sponsoring this, an organization that we began a couple of years ago, is we try to communicate our core values across racial, ethnic, and generational lines. So as part of the Freedom Federation, we have some of the largest organizations that are Hispanic, youth, different kinds of different organizations that come together and believe in the same core values. So we'll have the Thursday night and Friday, we're going to be focusing on some of those issues that relate to the Hispanic community. We'll be talking about how to communicate and the issues within the African American community, the youth, what's the youth thinking, how do we mobilize and message them. We'll have discussions with regards to technology, voting, issues such as marriage and life, national defense, the economy, just a wide range of issues that are facing America.
Well, in an election year, a central part of the conversation there will be that elections matter. Elections really matter. It really can change the trajectory of our nation depending on who we elect to public office. Obviously, this is a nonpartisan event. It's neither Republican nor Democrat. In fact, there are registered Democrats that are taking part in this, or registered Republicans. There are people from all over, really, the political realm in terms of party affiliation. But the central part of it is that these transcendent principles of life, of religious liberty, of freedom, of liberty, of defending the sanctity of the natural family against assaults from radical sexual anarchist organizations and activists. These are all central themes that will be hit on through both the plenary sessions, through the breakout sessions. Very important themes, and I think, Matt, that we are in November of 2012, we face the most important election to date in this nation's history. We have a choice. I believe that we were either going to head back toward the original vision of our founding fathers that created the greatest country in the history of the world, or we're going to head down and just become another also-ran kind of Euro-socialist nation like we see crumbling Greece and other nations that we see crumbling over in Europe.
I think you're right. I mean, I think we are facing what Benjamin Netanyahu said is the clash of civilizations, and the survival of Western civilization is literally hanging in the balance. The issues that Israel faces and the United States faces are common. The values are common, and the threats are common. And I believe what we're seeing here in the United States and around the world is literally a clash of civilization, a clash of worldviews. I've been in Israel now 4 times in the last 8 months. I'll be going back to Israel in May of this year. And, some of the issues that we see happening there with radical Islam, with some of the issues that are threatening the survival of Israel, are some of the kinds of issues that we're seeing here, the very foundations of who we are, those Judeo-Christian values that we inherit from the Western civilization. From those core values, those are under attack in America. And we, I think, are seeing a resurgence of people who are saying enough is enough. And that's why I believe, and that's why we called it the awakening, we are seeing an awakening. We are seeing people rising up and saying, this is our country, these are our values, and we're going to take them back. And that's what this is all about, bringing people together. It's called The Awakening 2012. The subtitle is Uniting Our Voices Around Shared Values, Turning Voices into Votes. And that's the Awakening 2012, April 19 through 21 in Orlando. And you can go to the awakening2012.org, awakening2012.org to register. You need to register right away.
Yeah, I encourage people to grab a pen. Again, the awakening2012.org. It's going to be at Calvary Assembly of God in Winter Park, Florida, just a little suburb of the Orlando area. Calvary Assembly of God, April 19th through the 21st. I encourage people to get involved. It's not just politicians. It's not just people who are involved in organizations like Liberty Counsel who are on the front lines in taking America back. It's everyone listening right now. It's amazing what one person can do if they'll put their mind to it in order to influence change in our culture. They can become equipped by attending the Awakening 2012. Go to the awakening2012.org, sign up, get involved.
And I would encourage you to put this on your Facebook as well. Go to the awakening2012.org, sign up some of your friends, make sure that you have a ticket to this event, April 19 through 21. You can go to the awakening2012.org or Liberty Council's website, lc.org, and click on the Awakening link, and it'll take you right to the website so you can sign up and register for this important event. This is a critical year in 2012, and you can make a difference in the future and direction of this country. Call us today at 1-800-671-1776. That's 800-671-1776. When you call, take time to order the book either by phone or on the internet. Take Back America. I think 2012 is a time that we do stand and take back America and stand for those values that make America great. That's Take Back America for a contribution to Liberty Counsel. We'll send it to you right away. Also, make sure you ask for the Patriot's Handbook on American Liberty with the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, Patrick Henry's Give Me Liberty or Give Me Death speech, and an essay that I wrote on liberty. That's the book, Patriot's Handbook on American Liberty. Go to Liberty Counsel's website, lc.org. You can sign up for the Liberty Alert and the Liberator newsletter and make an online credit card contribution right there at the website, lc.org.
You have been listening to Matt Staver of Liberty Counsel. We hope that we have motivated you to stand up for your faith, family, and freedoms. We can accomplish a lot when we work together. Get informed and get involved today. Sign up for our free monthly newsletter, The Liberator. We will send it out to you free of charge. Stay informed with our Liberty Alert email updates. Just click on the website at www.lc.org or call us at 1-800-671-1776. Tune in next time to learn more about your rights right here on Faith and Freedom.